So it's one of the largest fundraisers on the Jersey Shore, and it's an all-star effort to battle Parkinson's disease. Some of the biggest names in music are turning out this weekend for the Light of Day concert series in Asbury Park. And joining us this morning is Bob Benjamin, the founder of Light of Day. Welcome.
Hi.
Now, Bob, you started this. First of all, you were diagnosed 15 years ago, when you were 38 years old, and you started trying to raise money during your birthday parties, and tell me how much it's grown.
Well, it's gone from one little party in a club in Red Bank to 13 countries and 27 shows.
Wow. And you have huge supporters. They were looking at footage from last year. You had Bruce Springsteen as a big participant who came last year, and you just have wonderful people coming every year.
Yes. A lot of musicians come back every year. We try and make it special for them also.
And at this point, I mean, after 11 years of the event, you've raised more than $1 million.
Yes.
And what do you want people to know about the shows?
They're very uplifting. Music always is for me.
And Light of Day, the name of your organization, came from
a Bruce Springsteen song and a Michael J. Fox movie.
Michael J. Fox, obviously a huge supporter as well.
Yeah, he came down and played 1 year with Bruce. I was up on stage also, and we did the song Light of Day.
That's great. Now, what are some of the misconceptions about Parkinson's that you want people to know?
Young people can also get it. There are a lot more young people being diagnosed under 40. Even only 5% of the population who gets it is under 40.
And the concert series, you have a lot of events tonight, tomorrow, it's the whole weekend.
Yes. Tonight we have a show at the Paramount Theater, Alejandro Escovedo, Joe Grusecki and the House Rockers, Willie Nile, Jesse Malin, Joe Durso and Stone Caravan, and Garland Jeffries. And tomorrow night we have 3 acoustic shows on the boardwalk. Indoors, of course, a little cold to be outside. But we have Michael McDermott, John Eddie, Joe Durso playing again.
Is there a chance Bruce Springsteen might show up tonight at the Paramount?
There's always a chance.
That's a good tease right there. Well, Bob, congratulations on the success of the work that you've done, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, for more information about Light of Day, just head over to our website, cbsnewyork.com.
Finally tonight, rock and roll is all about teenage vitality, but for one rock band manager, the music of youth has become an anthem in his fight for a cure. NBC's Peter Alexander has our Making a Difference report for tonight.
If good old-fashioned rock and roll had an address, it might be right here in Asbury Park. Music still echoes through the streets of this proud city along the Jersey Shore that first introduced the world to Bruce Springsteen. But visit Asbury Park and you'll learn there's an unlikely man behind the music. Bob Benjamin started managing bands in 1995, but 1 year later he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, a brain disease that's slowly breaking his body down.
I try to stay positive all the time. I don't look at what I can't do, I look at what I can do.
Hey Bob, how you been?
In fact, Benjamin's busier than ever. He's become a leading figure in the battle against Parkinson's, tapping into a network of rock and rollers eager to help a friend in need.
You don't want one of your own go down. This is an industry that there's no health benefits, or you don't get your golden watch retire after 35 years doing it.
A new documentary celebrates Benjamin and his charity concerts, where some of the area's greats, including Springsteen, form a chorus behind the cause. His Light of Day concert series has raised more than $1 million for Parkinson's research.
He's done this without drama. He's done this without press releases. He's done this by being who he is, by inspiring people around him.
Still, there is no cure for Benjamin's cruel disease. At home, he stops to take medication 10 times each day.
How do you feel today?
Pretty good.
This morning, Benjamin was back at it in New York Central Park among several thousand people walking for a cure.
He has so many friends and so many people that love him, and he loves them.
With the friends and the determination to find a cure for himself and so many others. Peter Alexander, NBC News, New York.
Once again, Light of Day Niagara has put the spotlight on Parkinson's research, but this time with a documentary about the man who started it all. Dave, can you give us a little bit of the history of the Light of Day?
Sure. Light of Day started about 11 years ago. Bob Benjamin on his 40th birthday. Unfortunately, he became afflicted with Parkinson's. And for his 40th birthday, instead of presents, he asked people to bring donations to Parkinson's. Since then, friends in the music industry, Bob's a manager of many bands like Joe Grusecki, Joe Durso. They all pitched in, Bruce Springsteen, a lot of big names. And they had the next year was the Stone Pony, the infamous Stone Pony. It was a huge success. Since then, they've had it every year at the Paramount Theater, and they've raised right now about $1.7 million for the cause.
Now, through the connections, you've actually brought the documentary about Bob's life here to Niagara. Tell us about what the film's all about.
Well, the film, we got to view the screening in New Jersey this past January, and it's a fantastic movie. And what I like about it is I'm hoping the people that are coming tonight to see it at the Greg Fruin will get what Mike and I got out of it. Why we're a part of this. It's not. The music is a big part of the success of this whole movement, but we're here for the cause. And when you see the movie, I mean, it literally brings you to tears halfway through when you see the story of Bob and what he's gone through. And I know people with Parkinson's, I've seen what they've gone through, and we're hoping that people that have supported it, because we've got a great community and they've supported all our events, now they'll come, they'll see this is what you're supporting. This is why we're doing this. We're doing this to have an impact on the fight against Parkinson's. And they even mention in the movie, we're the only other concert that they mention, the only other date that they mention that is raised as much awareness and money out of all the 23 shows that they do around the world. And we've had a very big impact at Niagara Falls, and we just want to show the people in Niagara Falls this is what you've been supporting. And I really believe that once they leave after seeing the movie, they'll open up their hearts even more.
For Joe Durso, Parkinson's has turned into a personal cause. A longtime friend of Benjamin, Durso has been a pivotal figure in the development of the organization.
Bob didn't lie down, and that, you kind of see that in the film. He just kind of didn't lie down and was defeated and had this horrible disease. He just kind of figured a way to keep moving forward and rally himself, and other people rallied around him. And you know, music is still one of the greatest medicines in the world, and having great people involved with us, the community up here in Niagara has been incredible. So yeah, it's pretty special. It's pretty special.
Bob was so used to being a music manager and always being behind the scenes. How did it feel for him to actually be the one in front of the camera for a change?
I don't think he's comfortable with it, but I think he realized it was something that he should do to help kind of tell the story, get more people aware and involved. So, and you know, and as you'll see in the film, there's some really, you know, heartbreaking scenes in the film that couldn't be easy to do, let alone watch when he's sitting there. But he's a tough cookie. You know, he's definitely he's the Superman may be the Man of Steel, so Bob is the Man of almost steel, I think. You know, he definitely has a lot of strength, and he pulls it up from within. And when any of us kind of get a little, you know, beat up and doing what we do, you kind of look at him and say, okay, stop complaining. This guy's dealing with this. So.
The same documentary the people have come to see tonight, you can see in the comfort of your own home on TV Cogeco Niagara. It's called Just Around the Corner. It'll be shown on May 12th, 15th, and 19th at 9 p.m. In Niagara, reporting for The Source, I'm Lori Taraba.